Okay, to update you all, my left Achilles is still in extreme pain almost a month later. Just a few more days until it's actually a month. I cannot walk. Like I said before, I just really don't care to take Tylenol. It makes me into a space cadet. Apparently that's pretty normal, though, from what I read online last night. It's called brain fog, and a lot of people experience brain fog when they take Tylenol. More than that, my right ankle has started to have issues now, and I don't understand why. On top of that, I have formally filed with the International Criminal Court against the United States, against California, and against myredbook.com, Republican felons, sex traffickers, listers of sex trafficking, rapists, listers of rape, sexual assaulters, listers of sexual assault, assaulters, listers of assaulting, attackers, listers of attacking, 422 PC death threat makers, unwanted stalkers, listers of stalking, unwanted cyberstalkers, listers of cyberstalking, wannabe blackhat hackers, listers of blackhat hacking, bribers, listers of bribery, blackmailers, listers of blackmail, extortionists, listers of extortion, libel writers, listers of libel writing, slanderers, listers of slander, perjurers, suborners of perjury, solicitors of perjury, attempted murderers, solicitors of murder, witness intimidators, solicitors of witness intimidation, obstructors of justice, solicitors of obstruction of justice, ex-mafia members, in quotes, because they're still active mafia, Greg and Glen Chapel, though we know those aren't their real names, 2838 Concord Ln, Santa Clara, California, 95051, 2838 Concord Ln, Santa Clara, California, 95051, 408-500-7328, 408-500-7328, 408-6060620, 408-6060620, 408-247-5330, 408-247-5330. So what I mean that I've filed with the International Criminal Court is that includes against judges, presiding judges, district attorneys, chiefs of police, state police officers, lieutenants, sergeants, corrections officers, wardens, vice wardens, bailiffs, stenographers, meter maids, deputies, sheriffs, sheriff's deputies, the entire kit and caboodle, so to speak. Yeah, furthermore, in respect to all my symptoms that I thought may be, anthrax or whatever, due to myredbook.com, Republican felon, etc., Cliff Lou, that still could be the case, but my symptoms also point to hyperthyroidism. Like, they all fall nicely into the category of hyperthyroidism. The sweating has caused me to have low potassium, which is actually consistent with hyperthyroidism. The issues with my stomach, and I'm not going to get gross about this, also could be hyperthyroidism. On top of that, like 4 or 5 nights ago when I was in the ER, apparently my heart rate was through the roof, and they gave me some stuff in the IV to bring down my heart rate, among other things, and it didn't work. When I left the ER, my heart rate was still like 100 resting. So that's consistent with hyperthyroidism. My hands shaking, consistent with hyperthyroidism. Problems with my skin and hair, consistent with hyperthyroidism. Problems to some degree with sleeping, although I've been sleeping pretty well the last couple of nights, consistent with hyperthyroidism. Just so many of my symptoms could fall into the hyperthyroidism category. Still, though, they can fall into the anthrax category as well, and do fall into the rohypnol, being rohypnoled without my consent or knowledge category. Anyway, that's where I'm leaving off for now. I'm just updating you all.